Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for being here. My name is Emma.
Tell me what's your motive.
And today I'm going to be doing a Vogue beauty secrets video. So not me, I'm going to be following one. Should have made that more clear. It is the title of this video, so I guess I don't really need to explain it that much. This video is inspired by Kayli Boyle. She follows a ton of different Vogue makeup videos and has like a whole series on her channel doing this, so I will link her channel below. And today she did the Hailey Bieber one and I was like, I want to do that. So today I'm going to be following Miss Hailey Bieber's Beauty Secrets Vogue video. And yeah, I don't have a lot of the products that she's using, obviously, but I feel like I can get the same look with the products that I do have. Maybe this can be like a more affordable version because I don't have a lot of like the Chanel and like Tom Ford products that she's using. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. I will put the Vogue video beside me while I'm watching it. So I'm gonna have my AirPod in, listening and watching the video, and I'll have it on half of the screen while I'm watching it so you guys can watch along with me, if that makes any sense. Let's get started.
Hey Vogue, it's Hailey Bieber and I am back again doing beauty secrets. I'm gonna walk you guys through my everyday makeup routine, and I'm gonna also do my date night glowy going out makeup look. I'm gonna start with this Environ moisturizing toner. I love any toner that is great for hydration, helps to give you that glow.
So the toner I'm going to go in with is the Mandelic Acid and Superfood Unity Exfoliant from Youth to the People. I guess it's more of an exfoliant than it is a toner, but I kind of treat them as the same thing. Just the way this product works, it reminds me of a toner. So I'm just going to take this. I use this once a day. I used it last night, but I'm just going to use a little bit this morning. And you just kind of rub this all over the same way you would a toner.
Next, I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid. The most important step to me always is the skincare prep. I think it really helps with the way your makeup turns out and the way your makeup sits on the skin. Barrier Restore Cream, which is specifically we call our peptide powerhouse. I love peptides because they are great for anti-aging, but also great for hydration, moisturizing the skin, leaving it plump and dewy and glowy. I feel like makeup just sits so beautifully on top of these products.
So she takes her Rhode skincare, obviously her own brand. We can't get it in Canada, unfortunately. I was actually so excited to get it when I found out she was releasing skincare. But yeah, we unfortunately don't get that. She doesn't deliver or ship to Canada yet. So I'm just going to use the Triple Peptide and Cactus Oasis Serum from, again, Youth to the People. This was also sent to me. This is literally like my favorite skincare product that I own, I think. It is so hydrating and so simple, and just my skin loves it so much. It's so gentle and yeah, I just love it. Again, I don't have her moisturizer, but she loves peptides, she says. So I'm going to use the Protini Polypeptide Cream from Drunk Elephant. I'm just going to use like one pump of this and put that all over my skin.
I'm going to go back with the peptide glazing fluid, just do one pump. I'm gonna tap it under my eyes. I'm gonna go on top of that with the Dew Forever Eye Mask, the reusable.
So I don't have those eye masks, obviously. Well, not obviously, because I did say I had some stuff, but I don't have those. So I'm just going to use a little eye cream in place of that, because she does go back in with her glazing fluid. But I have this eye cream from First Aid Beauty that I really, really love. It's the Hydrating Eye Cream with Hyaluronic Acid, and it smells like cucumbers, so very reminiscent of like a spa, or like when you were younger and you'd see like people put cucumber slices on their eyes? That's what it really reminds me of. So basically just getting a really good base for our makeup.
I just love the routine of skincare. I always have. I love the like ritual, the commitment to skincare. Self-care, it's like at home, in a bath, with a mask on, doing all my skincare steps.
I just realized, this is so funny, Kayli did the exact same thing in her video. I literally brought my silk robe out so that I could put it on, and I completely forgot to put it on, so I'm going to do that now. Mine is pink, but that's okay.
Now I'm going to start my glam, my makeup. I love glowy foundation. I love something that feels like it's just enhancing the skin. I love the Chanel Vitalumiere. Ugh, don't come for me for butchering that. Because I really love that natural skin, I like to take 1 pump of the peptide glazing fluid and I just mix it.
Okay, so I'm going to take my Glossier Skin Tint because this is so sheer and I feel like I don't even need to thin it out with the serum because it is so thin. But I love this product. It really just gives you like no coverage, but it evens out your base, if that makes sense. If you have any redness or like discoloration, it kind of just evens the skin tone a little bit. And yeah, I really like it. It's very natural. So she takes it with her hands. So I'm just going to take like this much and just kind of put my hands together like she did. And apply this all over my skin.
Want a little bit more coverage sometimes. This is the Kosas concealer. I just love that it's like creamy and hydrating and leaves just this dewy finish on the skin.
So I actually do have the Kosas concealer. So she just took the concealer. I am fully running out of this. I need a new one really bad. This is my favorite concealer ever. I actually bought this before it was all hyped, so not saying I started a trend, but I did without anybody knowing that I started it. So she just blends it in with a beauty blender. I'm just going to put the teeniest bit more under my eyes because I feel like I just never get enough coverage no matter what concealer I'm using under my eyes. Alright, concealer is done.
One more spot that I want to put a little bit of concealer. Where I learned this one, you guessed it, I saw it on TikTok. Placing it there definitely makes a big difference. I feel like it gives you that like lifted, a little bit more sculpted look. This is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. I've been using this for years, that's how much I love it. I don't like to do like very harsh cuts with contour. I definitely lean more towards very like hydrating, creamy products because I do have dry and sensitive skin.
Alright, I don't have the Tom Ford bronzer and highlighting duo, but I do have my e.l.f. putty bronzer. So she is using a cream and this is my cream bronzer. So I'm just going to be taking it on this little brush, and she looks like she goes in pretty light and like feathery and not too harsh with the cut of where the bronzer is applied. So we're just going to go in really lightly and kind of feather it out. Alright, that is the bronzer all done. I didn't see her take it here or here, so I'm just going to leave that blank. But I think the bronzer looks nice. I just literally blend everything for so long, so sorry if the blending clips are lengthy, but I'll speed them up in editing.
The base that I'm using for the eye is REM Beauty. This is Ariana Grande's brand. I love this eye product. It's really pigmented, but also if you want to just do a little bit, it's not overpowering. A little goes a long way. I want to be vocal about supporting women-founded and women-led brands. As a new founder myself, I'm so overwhelmed and appreciative of other women supporting my brand and supporting me, so I want to be able to consistently do the same as much as I can.
Okay, so I don't, ironically enough, have that product from Ariana. I do have one of the liquid shadows, but it's like shimmery. This is the shade Fembot, and it's like a shimmery pink with like blue reflex. So that really is not the eye look that she has going on. So I am going to just take like a cream blush and apply that to my lids because it's kind of the same color. All right, please don't attack me for this. I'm not doing this on purpose, but I am going to be using a Rare Beauty blush for my eye base because I do this all the time and it's really pretty, and this is the closest shade that I have like in a cream form to what she's using. So I'm going to be taking the shade Hope from Selena's blush line and just applying that very small amount to my lids and then blending it out with my finger. I'm also going to take the Milk Makeup one and just apply a bit of that because it's a bit more pink mauve-y. There we go.
This is the Kylie Cosmetics Stormy palette. She doesn't make it anymore. This is the color Perfect Storm.
So, like she said, the Stormy palette's discontinued, but I don't actually own anything from Kylie anyway. Looks like she took just a really light brown shade. So I'm just going to go into my Too Faced chocolate bar palette and take the Milk Chocolate shade. Actually, I'm going to go in with Salted Caramel and maybe mix the two because it was almost like a taupey shade that she had. And I'm just going to take this fluffy brush.
I love a little razzle dazzle, a little sparkle, especially if it's like date night, more of an occasion. Rowan Beauty eyeshadow palette in Mood Forever. This one right here.
I'm going to take the shade Marzipan from the Chocolate Bar palette and apply that all over my lid for the shiny shade. Then I'm going to go into a little bit of Champagne Truffle just to like lightly highlight the center a little bit because the other shade is a teeny bit dark for kind of what she's got going on.
I'm going to go with the Perfect Storm eyeshadow and just go back over it right in my crease. This is the Anastasia Clear Eyebrow Gel. I've definitely gone on a brow journey. Like, I was looking back at some pictures of myself when I was younger and I was like, why did I do that to my brows? They were like so thin on the end. It was tragic, obviously.
Okay, so for brows, she just brushes through them with a brow brush to get them kind of in place. And then she took a clear brow gel. So I'm just going to be using my NYX Control Freak brow gel, obviously clear. And she just brushes them up, kind of like a very natural bushy brow, which is my favorite.
My husband actually has like 10 times longer lashes than I do, and I'm potentially a little bit jealous about it. And also, like, all his siblings have these like gorgeous, long, insane lashes, and I'm just like, huh, those genetics are interesting.
Alright, moving on to lashes. She just curls her lashes first.
Mascara I'm going to use is the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash. Recently I haven't been liking putting mascara on the bottom, only on the top, just because I feel like it's more fresh looking.
There we go. And I'm just going to take the Too Faced Better Than mascara.
I've talked about this Makeup Forever palette before. I really love it. I'm going to use this color right here.
So she takes the Makeup Forever blush and contour palette, but I'm just going to be taking this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek blush, and it's just this very vibrant bright pink, which is exactly what she's using. And I'm just taking a dense angled brush and applying that right here.
This is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow Powder Blush. This one is like super beautiful and gives this like baby pink glow.
That blush that she's using is one of the most sought after blushes. I actually saw it in store and I understand the hype around it. I really want it. It is just so expensive for a blush. I can't justify it at this time, but one day, mark my words, I will have that blush. It is such a stunning baby pink color. Let me go look in my mom's makeup because I don't really have a blush that color, which is very ironic for me because like a baby pink blush means everything to me, and I don't currently have a powder baby pink blush, so I will be right back once I go look through my mom's makeup. Okay, so my mom didn't have any baby pink blush either because that's not really the shade she goes for. So I think I'm just going to use an eyeshadow from a colorful palette. I'm going to mix these two together because this is a little bit too hot pink, but this one's a little bit too light. Actually, this one might work, but if it's not pigmented enough, I'll blend it with this one a little bit. I'm going to take this brush and dip into these. I'm going to start with the light pink to see if it kind of gives what I'm like. Honestly, that kind of worked. Okay, I think I'll just stick with that one then. It kind of gives exactly what I needed, so that's perfect.
I'm going to go back with the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate palette, and I'm going to put the highlighter on.
Okay, she is going back into that Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate palette. I do have several cream highlights for the really natural, like kind of dewy glow that she strives for and is getting from this product. I'm going to be using the Glossier Halo Scope, and this has like almost like a balm in the middle of the shimmer highlight on the outside, and it gives such a, I don't know if you can see that, a natural glow to the skin. It's like very lit from within. Like, look how natural that is. It's so pretty. I love highlighter so much. It's so pretty. I love natural highlight. I love blinding highlight. I love it all. She takes some on her nose. And then she also takes some on the brow bone, which is, again, my favorite.
Absolutely love this Makeup Forever multi-use lip eye wherever pencil. I really love my natural lip color, so I feel like anytime I can find products that feel like they enhance it, I definitely gravitate towards those products and those colors. I am definitely an overliner of the lips, but not dramatically, just a little bit. I like to kind of just like buff it out and blend it out a little bit. And then on the top, the only place I really overline is just right here in the Cupid's bow, and then I follow my natural line as I go down.
Okay, I'm going to find a lip liner that matches the natural pink on my lips. I have lots of lip liners, so this should be fun to try and find. I honestly feel like, I'm like, oh, it's gonna take so long. It took me 1 second. I think I'm going to use my REM lip liner. It's not quite, it's actually not the same as my lip at all, but it matches what she's using, so I'm gonna use it. She says she only kind of underlines like right here and right on the Cupid's bow area, and then kind of buffs everything into the center of the lip, which is exactly how I like doing my lip liner as well. The thing with this lip liner is once you apply it, and if you don't buff it like right away like I just did, it is not moving. This lip liner is so, like, the staying power on this is insane. Also just gonna take my finger, kind of buff the liner in the middle. I'm gonna go in with another lip liner. This is an Essence one in the shade Big Proposal. And just, it's a bit more mauve-y toned, which is like kind of closer to my lip. And it also is easier to blend.
I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. I don't leave the house without this no matter what, morning or night.
She went in with her Rhode Lip Treatment, which I want so bad. I'm so sad that I can't order it to Canada yet. But in the meantime, I'll be using the Laneige Sleeping Lip Mask. And I feel like this kind of does the same thing, or same idea. Kayli used this as well, so. And it looked pretty similar.
And the last thing I'm gonna do is a little bit of powder. This is the Kosas Cloud Set powder. I like to just go in the areas where I feel like I need to kind of lock in the makeup. I like to bring a powder out with me because throughout the night I feel like I start to notice that this gets a little bit shiny.
She's now going in to powder the areas that can get a little bit shiny. So before I do that, I'm just going to take my beauty blender and just kind of press in any of the concealer. I mean, this concealer literally doesn't crease at all, but just like the blush and everything, any of the other products that are on my skin that maybe need a little bit of like pressing before I apply the powder in those areas. I'm just going to use the Rare Beauty Loose Setting Powder. And I'm just going to take this little angled brush, kind of apply that around the nose and under the eyes. All right, now I'm just going to take out my hair. And there we have it, the makeup look all complete. I honestly love this so much. I think it's so pretty. I kind of do a lot of the steps that she did in my everyday makeup routine already, but I feel like the way she's done it, like in the order, it makes it look very, like, beautifully done at the very end. Applying powder last, I feel like I always do it, like it's my second step. Right after I'm done doing my concealer, I put on powder. But I feel like doing it last almost gives the concealer time to set into your skin fully, and then also you're not putting other products on top of your powder, which I don't really have a problem with usually. However, I feel like I need to powder again at the end of my makeup, whereas now this way it's last, so it's going to last longer, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think the makeup is really, really pretty. I love Hailey Bieber, and this was my first copying a Vogue video, so I hope you enjoyed. I had so much fun filming it. Thank you, Kayli, for the inspo. I love you. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please let me know in the comments. Give it a like so I know you enjoyed, and subscribe because it means everything to me. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Bye.